Small TV, come along for the ride. Crazy and funny with family by my side. Every snap a story, every smile a dream. In my wild world, we're the ultimate team.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl CC back with another video. If you're new to my channel, I hope you see something today that inspires you to subscribe. And if you're already a family member, welcome back. Bam! Today we are in the kitchen making cheese. Yes, cheese. And then I think we're gonna cook Sunday dinner. I don't know if that's gonna make this video because I'm trying to make it short and to the point. So we might just make cheese on this video and then y'all have to come back for the next vlog to see what we do with the cheese. I don't know. Let's go ahead and make this cheese. Okay, so y'all know I am a cookbook lover. So I picked up this cookbook, Home Cheese Making, by Ricky Carroll. It was highly recommended. So we are going to make the mozzarella out of this cookbook. Now, it's my first time ever doing this. It's my first time really looking at the recipe. I did spend some time in the beginning of the books, which tells you like the history of cheese and the pasteurization of milk and all of those things, but I have not gone over the recipe. So I said all of that to say, you guys always comment, girl, you make this look easy. But I said all of that to say, if I could do it for the first time, you could do it for the first time. So in this Vlogtober, I really want to try to take a different angle and utilize some of my cookbooks. We talked about this earlier, and I have really been like, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all for a minute. I have really been dealing with like imposter syndrome because I'm like, I don't know if they want to watch that. Like, yeah, that's what I'm interested in, but what if they're not interested in it? Like, am I just posting it for nobody to watch it? And I was watching something else today and they were like, girl, post it anyway. Who cares? If it's something that you love and it's something that you're proud of, then go ahead and post it. So I'm going to post it and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So we are going to be getting into these cookbooks. This Vlogtober, we're going to be posting stuff that we've never done before. A lot of times I like to make the recipes more than one time so that I'm not on here looking like an amateur, or I can tweak it to how I want to tweak it. But baby, I've never made cheese before, ever, never, ever, ever, except for that one cheese making class that I went to, and yeah, that was a wash. So this is the book we're doing, it's the book we're following, and we're gonna make this mozzarella cheese because I want mozzarella cheese sticks for dinner tonight. So let's get into it. I'm gonna set up all the things that I think we need right now. So I will link the cookbook, and then I also picked up this mozzarella ricotta cheese making kit on Amazon, so I will link this too. It say we need citric acid, milk, liquid rennet, and cheese salt, which is non-iodinized salt, so kosher salt. So I'm about to see what's in this pack. It says it's a recipe booklet, citric acid, cheese salt, a butter muslin, vegetable rennet, and a thermometer. That's everything that's in here. So I think that's everything that's in there. But I told Soraya to go get my citric acid out the pantry from canning, my canning stuff. So yeah, don't tell her that it's one in here. All right, y'all. So it says that we need 1 teaspoon of citric acid. I'm gonna just use the kit because I think that'll be the easiest and the best way. I do have citric acid from canning. So if you have this, I'm pretty sure you can use this, but we're just gonna use what's in the kit. So it says we need 1 teaspoon of citric acid dissolved in 1 cup of cool water. So I have a cup of cool water right here, and we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of citric acid. Excuse me, get out of my kitchen. You know you don't supposed to be in here. Get out. Thank you. Alright, so 1 teaspoon of citric acid dissolved into 1 cup of cool water. If y'all hear me repeat, it's because I ain't did this before and I'm trying to make sure we get it right. Because I'm trying to have mozzarella sticks for dinner. I'm really testing this recipe for my party. So I'm trying to make sure it's right. Okay, 1 teaspoon of citric acid. We're gonna stir that up and make sure it's dissolved real good. So let me just read y'all what it says. It says 30-minute mozzarella. This is a quick and easy way to make fresh mozzarella at home in less than 30 minutes. If your milk is not ultra pasteurized, the protein in ultra pasteurized milk, y'all don't need to know all of that. So we have dissolved that. This is what it looks like. Clear. And then we need 1 gallon of milk, not ultra pasteurized. It says pasteurized, but it does not say ultra pasteurized. So pasteurized whole milk. We got pasteurized whole milk. This is just a Target brand. Pasteurized whole milk. Okay. A 1/4 teaspoon liquid rennet or 1/4 tablet diluted in 1/4 cup of cool non-chlorinated water. So this is 1/4 cup of non-chlorinated water. And the kit comes with tablets. So we need 1/4 of a tablet, which this one comes cut into 4s. So I'm just gonna cut this into 1/4. Throw that in there and let that dissolve. We've got to let that dissolve. So I'm gonna pour this into this pot over here. So let me bring y'all over here. So it says to add the citric acid solution to the pot. Boom. Add the milk. And stir well. Heat the milk to 90 degrees. Then remove it from the pot. Okay, so let's see where we at now. The kit did come with a thermometer, but I'm gonna use my good old shotgun thermometer if it's got batteries. And it do. Okay, and we're gonna see where we at. We at 56 degrees and we need it to get to 90 degrees. So I'm gonna turn this on low. Heat the milk to 90 degrees, then remove the pot from the stove. Some curdling will begin as the milk is heated. Okay, so we're gonna heat it to 90 degrees. I got it on low. We're at 50, and we'll see how long it takes us to get to 90. It don't say nothing about stir, keep stirring, so I don't know. In the meantime, and in between time, I am over here trying to get this rennet to dissolve in our 1/4 cup of non-chlorinated water, because that is our next step. And this is not one of those things where I'm gonna walk away from the stove, because like I said, I ain't never did this before and I don't know what I'm doing. But I wanna use my cookbooks and I wanna use them with y'all, and what better time than Vlogtober. So if y'all wanna see more of me, this is the month, because I'm really gonna try to step it up for the rest of the month. I'm gonna try. Now, I'm gonna try to do it and not burn myself out, because if I burn myself out, then y'all won't see me. So let's check our temp. We have 57. So it is I don't know what time it is. Girl, you got your phone in your pocket. It's 12:30 now, so I will let y'all know how long it takes to come up to 90 degrees. So we're gonna turn that off. It is 12:42 and we have reached 90 degrees. So we're gonna take this milk off the hot eye. And then it says to add the rennet solution and slowly stir up in an up and down motion for 30 seconds. Cover and let it sit for 5 minutes until the solid curds form. So this is our rennet solution. We finally got it dissolved. We are going to slowly pour it in there. And then mixing it up and down with an up and down motion. So I don't know if that's like this, but 30 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna cover it. Set a 5-minute timer. All right, y'all. So far, so good. Fingers crossed we did it right. So we gotta wait for 5 minutes. So I'll see y'all when these curds set. I would highly suggest doing this while you are at home alone and not with your child trying to get his hair braided and your husband trying to call you, ask you what you want for lunch and all the things. Because baby, I don't know how many minutes it's been, but I'm assuming it's been at least 5 to 10 minutes. So, all right. It says, test it out. Show some clear way. If the curd is soft, wait another 5 minutes. Okay, so we're supposed to see if it shows some clear way. It does. I don't know if y'all can see it good or not. Let me try to show y'all. So that's clear. All right. Cut the curd into 1-inch cubes and return the pot to the stove and heat the curds to 105 degrees. Remove from the heat and slowly stir for 2 to 5 minutes. The longer you stir, the firmer the final cheese will be. All right, so let's cut it. I'm gonna put it back on low. We need to get to 105. We are currently at 83. It is 106. So as soon as we get to 105, I'll be back. All right, it's 110. So it did not take long at all. We gotta remove this. And then the instructions say stir for 2 to 5 minutes. Come on, I forgot. Oh, okay. Me too. Gabe, come here.
Go ahead, mama boy. Go ahead. Kiss mama boy.
You want to be my boy so bad. So, hush.
I'm your man.
Whatever.
Oh, I think it's the back fence.
Take it back then. Take it back. Yeah, I already told y'all I'm on the verge. All right, y'all. So it's been 5 minutes. The next instruction says to, with a slotted spoon, scoop the curds into a colander, set over a bowl, and gently press out the curd mass. Fold it over onto itself a few times to release more whey. So this is what it's looking like. We're gonna pour. It definitely said with a slotted spoon. See, that's why you gotta pay attention to the instructions. Cause I'm not. That's not what these people told me to do. They said with a slotted spoon. think we're gonna have to pour. Okay. So while this is draining, I'm gonna clean this up. This is the way. You can use this way with a lot of different things. I'm actually gonna strain it one more time, but I'm not gonna throw this away. I do have bread making to make tomorrow, so I'm gonna use it in place of my water for my bread. It's just gonna add some of the natural proteins from the milk and stuff back into the bread. It's actually very healthy. I'm gonna use some on the dog food, and then I'm also going to water it down half and half and water my plants with it because it's highly acidic, and so your plants will love it. So that's what I'm gonna do with my way. Some people pour it down the sink, but y'all know I'm trying to do like as little waste as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna let this strain. I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'll be back. I'm also gonna boil some water in this pot. So we'll be back. I'm gonna let that sit while I boil this water. And it says I need to get this water to 180 degrees. We're at 102. Okay. It's telling me to take this and put it on a cutting board and break it into slices. Just turn it onto the cutting board and cut into 1/8 inch slices similar to a brisket. Submerge the slices into hot water and using a slotted spoon or your gloved hand, quickly work the pieces of curd, pressing them together, unfolding them to heat evenly. So I need to slice this. Are we at 180? We're at 120. It say 180 or 108? 180. They're at 123, but we definitely gonna use gloves.
Not the kitchen gloves.
No, I bought these specifically for cheese making because I watched other people's videos and they was tearing their hands up. So I was like, yeah, let me get me some gloves. And I can still feel the heat, but I think we'll be all right. Say I can use my slotted spoon. So I'm glad that it has these little catch-alls. 1/8 inch thick. I don't know what that means. Oh, we on Celsius. Yeah, 130. Say like you would a brisket. I don't know nothing about slicing no brisket. Cause I don't do that. I feel like this water finna be hot as I don't know what.
How big of an inch is that?
1/8 of an inch. These look like 1 inch.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, don't be like me, y'all. Follow these people's instructions. We're gonna need 2 bowls. We're gonna need a bowl of cold water and then a bowl of ice water. So while the water is heating, let me do that. 170. We're almost there. Let me see. Can I stand it? I can definitely tell that it's hot. I don't know how long my hands are gonna be able to stay in here, but what I can tell you is they will not be able to stay in there no length amount of time without these gloves. Cause what? You can also do this in the microwave. I've seen people do it in the microwave. I'm just choosing to do it this way because this is the way that I learned in class. I'm going to do half of these curds at a time. And I am going to shape mine to a log, I think. They say you can put it in like a braid or whatever. I haven't got to that part in the book, so I don't know how to braid mozzarella. So, and I'm frying it anyway, so we need it in a log. Turn this heat off. I'm gonna put it on low. I think I can turn it off because it's hot. Woo! Even with the gloves, y'all. Even with the gloves. Starting to rip, so I'm gonna put this one back in here. Oh, I still got some clumps that I could have put with this. I'm gonna put it with it. Let's get in there. Whew. Definitely wouldn't recommend you do this without a glove because how? I'm working with 2 balls. This is my smaller ball. I went ahead and put it in there. This is the ball that we started with, and it is definitely starting to get it where we need it to be. I did have to go ahead and heat my water back up because we were breaking instead of stretching. But I think this one is almost there. Yeah, because our water's at 146. And my cheese is giving is too cold. It was not doing this, y'all, at all. It's getting tight on me. Back in the water. It's stretchy like taffy, and it has a sheen, which is what we were looking for. So I think one more stretch on both of them and then shape them. Decide, like, I think this is the shape that I want to cut it in for.
Oh, okay.
Like slice it for fried cheese. You think that's a good shape? Or you think it's too thin?
I think it's good. You slicing it like the short way,
Like
right?
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Yeah. I'll do this one into a circle so then I'll know what shape I like best. Okay, what's the next steps?
Place the cheese into a bowl of 50-degree water for 5 minutes and then into a bowl of ice water for 15 minutes.
Okay, so we're going into the water. I got all my hair and makeup stuff in my bag. Now we wait for 5 minutes. All right, taking it out of the 50-degree water, placing it in its ice bath. And that's really it. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So we have our mozzarella in the ice bath water. It's got to sit in here for 15 minutes. In those 15 minutes, I'm just going to straighten up the kitchen and eat a little bit of my lunch. So we'll be back in 15. Let's weigh it out and see how much cheese we got from 1 gallon of milk. From 1 gallon of milk, we got 433 grams of mozzarella. So we got 15.3 ounces, which is almost a little shy of 1 pound of mozzarella cheese. So I think for the price of a gallon of milk, that's pretty good. So let's look up and see how much mozzarella cheese is in the store. I'm just gonna do HEB because that's where I shop. Mozzarella. Okay, for 16 ounces of mozzarella, they have it at $11.48, which is pretty much what we have 16 ounces of mozzarella for $11. What's a gallon of milk? Because it ain't $11.
$3 or something. HEB.
Let's
Whole milk.
Whole milk. Yeah, $3. So for $3, we just saved ourselves, what's that? $8? Yeah, $8. $3.30 and we saved ourselves $8. So you do the math and decide whether it's worth it for you. It was a fun experiment. I'm happy I did it. It's been 15 minutes. And this is what our cheese looks like. It's firm to the touch. I did make the cheese. And just gonna put it in here. And there we have it, mozzarella. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator until I'm ready to use it for dinner tonight. But yeah, there you have it. All right, y'all. Cheers. It tastes like cheese, but it definitely needs some more salt. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on there, but that's it. That's absolutely it. If you guys make this recipe, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you saw something today that inspires you to subscribe. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mama them, tell your daddy them, tell your sister them, tell your brother them, tell your auntie them, tell your uncle them, tell your cousins them, tell your friends and them, tell your cheese eater friends and them to get on over here to CC's World TV because we got a new series going on. And there's a lot going on over here and you don't want to miss it. I will see you guys in the very next Vlogtober video. And with that being said, toodles noodles!
CC's World TV.